New Zealand's Prime Minister Christopher Luxon has issued a public apology over findings that over 200,000 people suffered abuse while in the state and religious care over the past 70 years. The victims include children, young people and vulnerable adults. A public inquiry found that nearly 1 in 3 individuals in care between 1950 and 2019 experienced abuse that could lead to substantial compensation claims against the government. Christopher Luxon expressed deep regret and called it a dark day in New Zealand's history. He has also announced that an official apology will follow on the 12th of November. Survivors and their supporters packed the public gallery in the Parliament and sang a Maori song about love and unity. New Zealand's Prime Minister Christopher Luxon likened the abuse at Lake Alice State Care Facility to torture. The Royal Commission of Inquiry interviewed as many as about 2,300 abuse survivors who detailed horrific abuses, which included rape, sterilization and electric shocks, particularly in the 1970s. The report also highlighted that indigenous Maori and those with disabilities were the most vulnerable to this kind of abuse.
A terrible injustice was done in the name of state care, and it is now the responsibility of the state to make redress, and this government will ensure that it happens. And as Prime Minister, I will ensure that the state carries its care and protection responsibilities with tremendous weight. As difficult as it is, I hope that all New Zealanders take the time to read this report, to understand the abuse that you, the survivors, suffered and the lifelong impact it had on your lives. Through this, we will understand the obligation that we all have to prevent it happening again.
Now, the inquiry estimated the average lifetime cost of abuse at approximately $511,000 per survivor. Christopher Luxon has acknowledged the total compensation could reach billions and has committed to engaging in discussions for redressal with survivor groups. Now, the inquiry has also suggested payments to families affected by intergenerational trauma and a review of previous compensation cases, including those at the Lake Alice Adolescent Unit.
But they're also collected.
The government must be accountable and support survivors.
They would run away from home and no one would ever ask why.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.